Here we are, guys, at long last. We finally reached the culmination of everything we've done on the previous maps. All three of my friends and I did every single Maxis Easter egg on every single map with the transit characters, and boy does it pay off. Most people, they just finish the Mind Games achievement and, you know, they just go on with their day. The little tower at the top of the spawn is lit up and whatnot, and you know, it's a jolly good time. But if you do all of Maxis or all of Richtofen on every single map, and everyone in your game has done that, you get a secret bonus ending, the true ending, the actual ending to everything you've done. So I'll let that play out for you guys, but right here you can see the last time we were shooting the targets. This is the last step of the Maxis Easter egg. It was so painfully hard, especially because I play on a high sensitivity and I had to slow it down a bunch. You can probably see me like missing a target, and then I just freak out and shoot it again really fast, like right there. And but yeah, it ended up working out. I have no idea how. It took us about 15 tries, I believe, and we used the PDW because that most people on YouTube and we also thought it was the best weapon for the job because it has such a long like magazine, and you can usually do this in about one clip. And right there is where I finished it off. I wasn't sure. I was like, did I get it? Did I get it? And yes, I did get it. 75G. Thanks to all my friends. This could not have been done without them. But that's not all. We decided to go back into the spawn to see if any towers have been lit up, especially because these characters, and on every one of the maps of these characters, a tower always gets lit up in the end of the Easter egg. So we figured out it was actually a tower in the background of the map, not the one that you started in to begin with. So that's kind of cool. We first thought it might have been just fire coming out of the top of it, but then we realized it was like glitching out, and we don't know if this happens for everybody, but you can see the orange sparks coming out of it, and so it's pretty obvious that's like Maxis's insignia or logo, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty cool. Most people will see this, and most people will think this is their reward, you know, the 6 perks that you have permanently. Even if you die, you do not lose them. So you can completely die and you do not lose them. So you get that, and you also get the tower lit up. You get the pretty little tower. But you know what happens when every single person in your game has done every single Easter egg on the same side with you? Now that is a bigger question. We had 4 people in our game, including me, who has done all, and I mean all, Maxis Easter eggs on every single map. Transit, Die Rise, and Buried. So once you do this, and all 4 people in your game has all of one color or all of one side, this is what you get. And this is specifically Maxis's ending, his secret ending.
The process has begun. Now I control the ether's energy. I can at last reach Argatha. Ah, you fools! Why did you listen to him? Regretfully, I must inform you that neither the Earth nor its people will survive. Ah, I tried so hard to warn you. Oh, God! Once the gateway is open, I will finally be reunited with my dearest Samantha.
Hello? Are you forgetting something? Even if your wretched daughter is still alive, she has my body!
If you are so eager to re-enter the physical world, Richtofen, I will grant you that fish!
Now, how is that for an Easter egg? This Easter egg is just so awesome to me, guys. You guys have no idea how awesome it feels to finally be able to complete this with my friends. And you know what's weird is that I've been following this story for a long time, and it's just, I've never seen it get this ramped up. I mean, Moon was pretty ramped up with Richtofen taking control and everything, but it wasn't, like, it was still kind of I don't know what the word is. It was still kind of, what was it? I guess humorous? I don't know. The story is like really serious at this point, and still Richtofen can make me laugh, and you'll see in a little bit of this video. I'll show you some other clips, but the weird thing is that I don't know how they're going to continue this, because, I mean, obviously we have two contrasting endings, because if you complete Richtofen's, all of Richtofen's Easter eggs, you're going to have a completely different ending than this. This is if Maxis, if you do all the Maxis Easter eggs, this is his ending. Him taking control and wanting to enter Argatha to maybe try to find something to help Samantha. And what's weird is that I've kind of said this from the beginning, and kind of like my dissension, I think it was in my dissension theory video. I thought that Richtofen wanted to mend the rifts so that, you know, maybe Maxis couldn't get to Argatha. Now, this is an interesting concept, especially because, you know, we now know that Maxis is searching for Argatha, and they haven't brought up Argatha in the storyline since Shangri-La, which happens to be my favorite map, by the way. But it's been a long time, and it's really awesome that they're bringing it back, and it's back in such a big way, and such a crucial part to the Maxis-Samantha storyline, or story arc. But, you know, that's the cool thing, is I said that maybe Maxis wanted to open up the rifts to go and get to Argatha, and that Richtofen wanted to close it to stop him from doing that. And it all makes sense. That's how it's going to work out. And I'm guessing that's what the rifts were to begin with, or it was either that or to gain control of the Aether. But, I mean, there's a lot of things you can go by, but it all kind of has the same central idea, is that Maxis wants to reach Argatha to save his daughter, and that Richtofen just wants to stay in control and have fun with the world and toy around with the world. That's the two main ideas and two contrasting endings that I think, you know, I haven't done Richtofen's ending myself, but from what I've seen on YouTube, it's pretty much like that. So, I mean, we have two completely different ideas in this map that are, you know, being put into the Easter egg. So what I'm wondering is how they're going to continue from this. I mean, how is it going to pan out in the end? I mean, we all want the old characters to return. We all want Dempsey, you know, Takeo, and Nikolai to return, and Samantha in Richtofen's body, of course. But that's not the point. The point is, how is this going to work if we go from this map to the next map, and there's two different, like, you know, there's two different story arcs being put into the map? You know what I'm saying? I mean, most people, though, won't even do the Easter eggs, so they won't even know what's going on. But if you're a big zombie fan like me, and you know the storyline well, then you guys would, you know what's happening. So what's going to happen? I mean, are we going to have, you know, if you've done the Maxis Easter eggs, is the map going to be completely different with a different story? I don't think so. So what I'm going to guess, and this is, you know, this is a long shot, I'm going to guess that we're going to have something to do with time travel in the next map, and somehow, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think this is sort of the ending for now. This is kind of like the which side won ending. Or they could do this where whoever, you know, you can play as different characters on the next map, which we're all assuming, hopefully it's the old characters, and we're hoping, and maybe what happens when you play as the old characters is that you know, maybe revert time somehow, or you're doing it in the past, so you stop all of this. You stop this whole versus thing that's been going on in these maps, basically wiping out this whole game's story arc. I know it sounds kind of harsh, but I mean, it's been kind of dull, really dull, until this map, basically. I mean, Mob of the Dead doesn't really count because it really doesn't have that much to do with the storyline. So I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on this? I don't know what to make of this. I don't know where we're going from here. Where are we going from here? I don't know. I have no idea where we're going from here, especially since the next map is, you know, it's supposed to be the ending to this game, the next map, and, you know, there's two different stories being fueled into it, and two different, like, you know, outcomes of this map going into it. So I don't know how that's going to work, and I hope somehow, I mean, it would be cool if they did, you know, fuel these two endings, whichever one you did, into the next map. But it'd be weird for people who haven't done neither of them, and, you know, I don't know, is there one that's canon, you know, one that relates to the storyline, the other one's just like a what-if ending, or, you know, or are they both factual and both, you know, both could happen? I'm not sure. I mean, I know both could happen, but what I'm saying is, is there an ending that Treyarch, honestly believes is the storyline ending, the canon ending. So that's what I mean by that. Now, if you do, however, keep playing into this game, and this is like a once-in-a-lifetime chance, by the way, because while you're playing this, you'll notice that once you end the game and you go back to the globe selection screen, all of your progress on all of the maps, and I'm talking about Die Rise, Transit, and Buried, every single Easter egg you've done will all be wiped. You'll have a clean slate, so you can do Richtofen side if you want to, or you can start over and do Maxis again. So that's kind of sucks because they take. I mean, I basically worked like so many hours into all these Easter eggs, and they just basically wipe them all out once you do this secret. It's not really a secret, but it's like the extension Easter egg on this map. So, that's not the main thing I'm talking about. But if you stay in the game and you don't end the game, who would end the game anyways? I know my friends were tired and they wanted to end the game. I was like, are you kidding me? This is like a once in like every year chance. I mean, when's the next time I'm gonna do all 3 Easter eggs on another one of the maps, especially Transit? Oh my god, don't even remind me about Transit. Oh man. But anyways, if you stay in the game, you'll notice that Maxis did say that he would return Richtofen to a physical body because he said he'd grant him that wish. So it's pretty funny. Because, if you haven't noticed already, the zombie's eyes are yellow because Maxis is in control. So it's just kind of like Samantha's in control, but it's Maxis, which is awesome. It's so refreshing to see the yellow eyes again. But the cool thing is that every once in a while, you'll see a blue-eyed zombie come out of the ground somewhere or just pop in somewhere. And that's what Maxis did. He put Richtofen into the blue-eyed zombies. There's only a couple of them. And Richtofen will spawn in. And Richtofen talks like while he's in their body. He's like basically in the form of all their bodies. So he's just sitting there in their bodies. And he's like, this is disgusting and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to play some of the quotes that I found from Richtofen being in some zombie bodies in this game. It's pretty funny. So that's what his punishment was from Maxis, is he's condemned to stay in these blue-eyed zombies forever. So it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty funny at the same time. It's funny how they add humor into this after all the serious stuff. But yeah, here's some clips of Richtofen freaking out.
I wish we had more rewards based on simple mathematics.
I'm rotting! I'm hungry!
Sign your own ship.
This is not how things are supposed to turn out!
Not much, but at least it's something. I'm talking about the money.
I just want to feel needed again!
Scratch my back, I'll fucking snap yours! With me or you, pal? Easy question if you ask
You
me.
Maxis! You tough, stupid girl! Always!
I hope you guys enjoyed those little voice clips I put in there. But a couple of things I want to note is that if you do the Maxis Easter egg and do all of them and get this, secret / extension Easter egg to the whole thing, you'll notice that after it's all over, you get so many power-ups. I'm not even kidding. We got like so many in one round. It was ridiculous. Another thing I want to note is that every single Richtofen zombie, everyone with blue eyes, every single one of them drops a power-up as well. So that even adds to the whole power-up, like mania going on. It's insane. I don't even know. But I heard that if you do Richtofen side, you get permanent mule kick. And you get, and it's not permanent mule kick, it's permanent mule kick plus. So you can have a 4th gun, and also you get the fire sale permanently, so the box is always 10 points. But heck, I like Maxis more, and I like his Easter egg and his story more, so why don't we just go with this one? I'm probably not gonna be doing Richtofen for a long time after all this, but yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It took a lot of time and effort to make this video. I couldn't just get on there and make this in about an hour. I mean, this video is the culmination of hours and hours of work into all the Easter eggs, and especially I had all the Easter eggs done, and I got Barry done today. But the thing is that if someone in your game doesn't have the Maxis Easter egg done on any of the other maps, you got to go back and help them or find someone else who has done it. So if you have a couple friends that you always play zombies with, you better make sure, if you want to do this Easter egg, if you want to do the extension, this secret ending, you want to make sure that they all have the right ones done. If not, if you guys all have separate ones done with other people, it's going to be a lot of backtracking to do. You're going to have a lot of stuff to do, and it's a lot of hard work and dedication. But I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's helped me on all the Easter eggs in this game. Buried, Transit, and Die Rise. Everyone who's helped me with any of them, I'm so thankful to you guys. You guys have no idea how awesome it is to be able to have friends that will do an Easter egg with you and that will cooperate. It's just so amazing. And I'm so thankful that we can just dive straight first into an Easter egg, especially Buried, and just get it done so fast. If you guys don't know, we had a team from the very beginning when Buried first came out in the morning. As soon as it came out, we downloaded it and we went straight into the Easter egg. It was so awesome. I mean, we got literally the whole Easter egg done without looking up any steps, I promise you guys. And we got to the very end, and then literally someone lagged out, and it was terrible, and we could not figure out the firing range part until today. So yep, that is it, guys. Thank you to Heat, Dylan, my brother, he's also known as DC Shift, Sam, Basher, just anyone who helped me really in all these Easter eggs, Hyper Kid, everyone who helped me. Specifically Buried, because this has been the toughest one to tackle. And yeah, guys, it's been a blast. I'm so happy I've been able to do it with you guys. And thank you guys so much. If you guys did enjoy the video and enjoyed all the hard work me and my friends have put into this map and all the other maps, please give it a like if you guys want to. You don't have to, but I would greatly appreciate it. This is JC, and I'll see you guys for more Buried coverage.